welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're the land of the free.
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is GA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wings. And it's Bledsoe in it. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Bledsoe against Irving. Bledsoe outside. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And another shot, and it's Lopez laying it in.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Irving surveying the floor. A 3-ball. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Bledsoe, and the layup's good off the glass.
This is what Bledsoe loves doing. I mean, penetrating, probing, finding his way, looking to get close to the bucket. That's when he's at his best.
And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Bledsoe against Irving. Allen outside. There's the pass to Durant. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. The finish, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You know, one of the things you love about Giannis, guys, is his all-around game. I mean, showing it all off there.
And here's Irving. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to KD. On the wing, Irving. Caption coming off the assist from KD. Irving's got 6 points.
And the confidence Irving has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot.
LeVert against Middleton. That one misses. Durant with some nice D. Allen with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Dinwiddie wide open. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Stolen by Allen. In transition, here come the Nets. And Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist by Allen. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket. Bucks trail by 6. Bledsoe passes to Matthews. Here's Middleton. Shot to stop the run. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter. Absolutely amazing, especially from long distance.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Chandler comes in for Kevin Durant. Prince is checked in for Karis LeVert. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Hill. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Man, it's nice to see Hill get busy down inside. And really quite remarkable how he finds ways to score in the thick of things.
Irving for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got 9.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Hill kicks to Lopez. Pass to Connaughton. Fires the 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And that one is good. 11 points in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
.114 left in the first. Harris against DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Irving against Hill. On the wing, Chandler. There's the triple. Milwaukee with the rebound. 40 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Connaughton. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Irving against Hill. Prince outside. Here's Jordan. And the layup falls.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
For 3, Hill. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Boy, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact at the defensive end.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say.
One important lesson that I got is that
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Kyle Korver is out there with Marvin Williams. Then there's Hill. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you.
You know, Hill is long and athletic, but deceptively strong, as he showed you there, using his body well.
Timeout called, the Nets. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcomed with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Floats it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Dinwiddie passes to LeVert. Back to Dinwiddie. Over Bledsoe. Offensive rebound. Here's Allen. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, you know, you look at the raw athleticism of Allen, very enticing. I mean, he's a quick-footed, shot-blocking big guy. He's got a great future in this league, in my opinion. Well, I like this young man, Jared Allen. He's still working to find consistency in his offensive game. He's a really good leaper and finishes at the rim, protects the rim. But his strength right now, which will always be his strength, I think, is his defense. He's outstanding at that end of the floor.
Bledsoe against Dinwiddie. Kicks it to Durant. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And it's LeVert missing.
And Clark, with Allen, he's still young, and the comfort on offense has yet to really find him.
Yeah, and you know what? I think he's really scratching the surface there, Greg. I mean, this kid is only played 1 year in college. He's shown you that he can defend at a high level, and he looks like he's a worker, so I think his offensive game will ultimately catch up with his defense.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Can they get it? The shot misses. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Giannis. And it's sent back by Allen.
Don't challenge him. Get that out of here. Allen's almost 7 feet now. He's got excellent timing and good balance.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Allen in the post. Lopez is there. Durant down low. Covered by Giannis. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Matthews dishes to Middleton. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Man, I like the fact that Middleton, because of his strength, is able to fight through contact and get shots to fall even when he's been hit.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Durant. Taurean Prince comes in for Joe Harris. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. And then for Milwaukee, Ilyasovas checked in. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Wesley Matthews.
Boy, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Giannis against Allen. And good that time. Giannis has got 10 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Ilyasova finds Bledsoe. The three. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You know, really, Bledsoe has to keep hitting it from deep. When he does, I think that really opens up the floor for him and his team.
Irving double team. And 3 from Jordan. Here's Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Bledsoe. He's got 5. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The pass to Connaughton. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
The Bucks have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And the technical free throw is good.
Middleton's so highly productive and consistent. A steady contributor night in and night out.
And the basket by Hill.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
LeVert with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta.
Guys, that's a cold-blooded answer from deep. LeVert takes smart shots and knows his range.
For 3, Hill. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Milwaukee. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie. And Shaq, you bestowed your Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo. What made him worthy of that distinction? And would you please... Thanks for joining.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at 2 guard. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. Bledsoe with him. From 18 feet away. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day, and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Nets trail by 15.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's KD. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Loads it up for Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Irving double team. Down low. And it's Allen with the jam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Lopez kicks to Middleton. Bledsoe against Irving. Bledsoe passes to Lopez. 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Goes back up. And Giannis with a nice bucket inside. Antetokounmpo's got 21 in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 13 points in the second half. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
In the corner, Middleton with it. He gets it in there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's KD. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Chandler comes in for Kevin Durant. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And Harris subbed in for Irving. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Ilyasova's checked in. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Now the feed to Jordan over Ilyasova. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Chandler. Jordan's got 6.
Wow, wow, wow. DeAndre Jordan showing us the catch and shoot. Well done.
A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Jordan finds Dinwiddie. Harris outside. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Harris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, this is where Harris is most dangerous, one of the very best from behind the arc. His eyes light up when he gets these long-distance chances.
And Giannis throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And the Bucks with possession here. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. 4 on the shot clock. Williams from outside. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Hill drives in, and he makes that one. 9 points in the game so far.
You've got to give credit to how Hill just bounces off contact like it's not even phasing him. I mean, he really knows how to finish in style.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Milwaukee on top, opening up a huge... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Hill. Williams is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Connaughton in at the 3.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Dinwiddie. No good on the triple. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Bucks. Hill inside. Dinwiddie covering. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Free throw no good from Dinwiddie. Ricky, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. If you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Hill dishes to Lopez. Here's Williams. Chalk up 2 there.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. KD on the wing. Jordan inside. Lopez is there. Tries again. And a little luck that time, but it drops. KD's got 10 points here in the second half.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. I mean, he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing, and when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go. This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
He should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Bucks leading by 18. Here's Matthews. Rebounded by the Nets. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And then Durant with the jam.
Boy, how about the outstanding hustle from Durant? I mean, getting out on the break as soon as the ball was headed the other way. The more bodies going up court, the better.
Bledsoe outside. Here's Middleton. Doesn't go that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And KD the bucket on the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists in the game. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Middleton against LeVert. Back to Bledsoe. Lets it go with a 3. The shot that time not on target. Nets trail by 14. A Up and in on the layup.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Bledsoe outside. And the three off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Count that one. Durant's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Durant's ability to score in a lot of different ways is huge, and he makes it look easy.
Irving against Bledsoe. The kick out to Williams. And the Bucks miss again. And here's Brooklyn. They're on an 18-4 run right now. Left side Durant. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
No easy way to hold KD down. He's slick, he's slippery, he's smooth with the ball. That's why he draws fouls.
The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're up by 7. 1:27 left to play in the final quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself.
Are you kidding me? And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
The three from KD, and Chris Middleton pulls it down. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Bucks.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
No good from Bledsoe. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 14-point game. Matthews with the steal. Passes to Bledsoe. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never...
Yes. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony.